What happens when you mix a billionaire reality star, a stolen idea, and a homeless man on a quest for justice? You get our latest tale of intrigue, betrayal, and the dark side of fame. Today, we're diving deep into the story of how Kim Kardashian allegedly scammed a man, David Libenson, and left him homeless. So buckle up and get ready for a wild 20-minute ride that will keep you on the edge of your seat. Let's begin with the main character of our story, David Libenson. Back in 2014, Libenson was an ambitious app developer who claims he had the brilliant idea for Kimoji, a set of animated emojis and GIFs featuring the Kardashian family. Little did he know that a chance meeting with Kim Kardashian herself would change his life forever, and not in the way he had hoped. The fateful encounter took place when Kardashian expressed interest in investing in Libenson's other app, Sensorgram. According to Libenson, he and his partners met with Kim and her mom, Kris Jenner, in Calabasas to discuss the Kimoji project. They agreed to work together and even struck a 60-40 deal, with Kim promising to file the trademarks of the project herself. But as the saying goes, all that glitters is not gold. Libenson alleges that Kim betrayed him, stealing his idea and leaving him high and dry. And as the Kimoji app soared to the top of the Apple App Store charts, David's world came crashing down. So how do we know about all this? Well, Libenson hasn't exactly kept quiet about his grievances. In recent weeks, a man believed to be David has been spotted placing Kim Kardashian ruinmylife.com signs all around LA. On his website, Libenson shares his heartbreaking story, stating that he's now living in a scar after the failed legal action against Kardashian. But that's not all. Libenson has even shared screenshots of conversations with Kim's close friend, Jonathan Cheban, discussing a possible deal. He also filed a lawsuit against Kim Kardashian in 2019, which was eventually dropped. In Libenson's own words, "She's a bully. She stole my life's work. No one should have to go through what I have in the past 4.5 years since I met her." So, what happened after the Kimoji deal fell apart? According to Libenson, he lost all the money he invested in the patent and spent hundreds of thousands on legal fees. The situation left him financially devastated, unable to get back on track. Meanwhile, Kim's empire grew, with Kimoji being one of the many ventures that helped her become a billionaire. But David's fight isn't over. He's now allegedly living on the streets, working 3 jobs and doing everything he can to spread his message and hold Kim accountable. He hopes that by sharing his story, he can finally get his life back and perhaps inspire others who have been wronged by the rich and powerful. As we explore this tale of betrayal and shattered dreams, it's important to remember that there are always 2 sides to every story. According to Kim's team, Libenson's other partners signed a settlement agreement back in 2014 that should have ended the legal back and forth. But he refused. With conflicting accounts and a bitter history between the parties, it's hard to know for sure who's telling the whole truth. As we attempt to unravel this tangled web of accusations and counterclaims, we must ask ourselves, how did David Libenson find himself in such a desperate situation? And what role did the Kardashian family's immense wealth and power play in his downfall? Can an ordinary person truly stand up against a global celebrity juggernaut? Also, now that we delve deeper into this saga, it's crucial to examine the impact of fame, wealth, and power on people's lives. For David Libenson, a once promising app developer, his encounter with the Kardashian empire has left him struggling to survive, sleeping in his car, and fighting for justice. But what about the countless fans who flocked to Libenson's website, captivated by his tale of woe? As we watch the Kardashians dominate the headlines, it's easy to forget that there are real people, like David, who are caught up in the whirlwind of celebrity drama. So, as we approach the halfway point in our story, let's take a moment to reflect on the price of fame and the potential consequences of chasing after success at any cost. For some, like Kim Kardashian, the rewards may be great, but for others, like David Libenson, the cost can be all too high. As we continue to unravel the threads of this complex tale, we'll examine the various factors that have contributed to Libenson's downfall and the role that Kim Kardashian allegedly played in it. We'll also explore the lessons that can be learned from this unfortunate saga, as well as the wider implications for society as a whole. Throughout the remaining minutes of our deep dive, we'll delve into the legal battles, the public opinion, and the media frenzy that has surrounded this ongoing conflict. We'll explore the extent to which David Levinson's life has been affected by his involvement with Kim Kardashian, and we'll question whether justice can ever truly be served in a world where fame and fortune often seem to trump all else. As we near the end of our journey, we invite you to consider the impact that stories like this have on our perception of celebrity culture and the often hidden struggles that lie beneath the surface of glamour and success. What lessons can we take away from David Levinson's experience? And how can we apply these insights to our own lives? And finally, as we conclude this gripping exploration of betrayal, heartache, and search for justice, we'll leave you with a few parting thoughts. In a world where the rich and famous wield immense power and influence, it's essential to remember that even the most seemingly invincible figures can be brought low by the consequences of their actions. So, what do you think about David Levinson and Kim Kardashian saga? Do you believe that Kim stole his idea and left him homeless? Or is there more to the story than meets the eye? Share your thoughts and opinions in the comments below, and let's keep the conversation going. And if you haven't already, be sure to hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications to stay updated on all the latest stories, insights, and perspectives from our channel. Your support means the world to us, and we look forward to bringing you even more thought-provoking content in the future. But before we go, why not take a moment to visit David Levinson's website and learn more about his side of the story? Who knows, you might just find yourself inspired to take a stand against injustice and fight for what's right. And for those of you who are wondering what's next for David Levinson, we'll be keeping a close eye on the developments in this ongoing saga. We'll be sure to keep you informed about any new twists and turns, as well as any potential breakthroughs in David's quest for justice and redemption. As we wrap up this 20-minute deep dive into the dark side of fame, fortune, and pursuit of justice, let's take a moment to consider the human element in all of this. Behind the headlines and the drama, there are real people with real lives, and their stories deserve our attention and empathy. In the case of David Levinson, his journey from aspiring app developer to homeless crusader is a stark reminder that life can change in an instant, and that the choice we make as well as the people we choose to associate with can have far-reaching consequences. So, as we bid farewell to David Levinson and Kim Kardashian for now, we encourage you to reflect on your own life, your own choices, and your own pursuit of happiness. What can you learn from this cautionary tale, and how can you use that knowledge to create a better, more fulfilling life for yourself and those around you? And finally, we'd like to extend a heartfelt thank you to all of our viewers for joining us on this emotional roller coaster ride. Your support and engagement means the world to us, and we're committed to bringing you even more fascinating stories and thought-provoking content in the future. So don't forget to hit that like button if you enjoyed this video, and share it with your friends and family who might also find it interesting. Be sure to subscribe to our channel and turn on notifications so you don't miss out on any of our upcoming videos. And remember, sometimes the most important stories are the ones that make us question our own beliefs and challenge our own assumptions. Once again, thank you for joining us today. Stay curious, stay informed, and always keep an open mind. We'll see you in the next one. Until then, peace.